Shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shad, double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the brothers out here doing the work in sincerity and in truth, the hopeful elect. Let's get to the word of the Lord, because at this moment, we men of the Lord, and through all the things and the trials and tribulations and the curses, the heaviness on brothers' hearts, the woes, the pangs, the deception. I mean, and the things we got to go through. We got to. It's the fiery trial. That's what the Yahweh Shema said. Yahweh Shema said. It's like, and we got to go through this thing, because hey, this is part of it. It wasn't said it was going to be an easy road.
It's not just the Israelite hangout.
Nope.
Brothers got to really care for each other.
You got to care. Your heart got to be for the brothers. The brotherhood, because we brothers going through things. Some brothers not even telling brothers what they going through. Sometimes it's just you hate this place. You hate to be here. So, I was speaking to a brother earlier today, one of the elders, and we were just conversing on things, bro, and it was just heartfelt, on things. So we really realized how much brothers need each other, man, to come together and converse and, to lift each other up, the time, in this time, because look, we know we gotta deal with this world, which is so heavy, and the world don't have no fucks about it. They throwing darts. They giving you they're vexing you with the filthy conversation of the wicked. We seeing all type of abominations, even in our own family. Things like that happening. We gotta, even in our own family, we gotta deal with certain situations. We got children, so still we got a whole plate, and of everything on this world crushing us. Our money falls right out of our pocket. We get some money, gone immediately. You work the whole shift.
Breaking
whole
your
week.
body to pieces.
This is the check that you didn't have to spend no money, and it's gone. It's how?
Literally.
And it's still light. And it's still a light affliction.
I got some. This is I thought you was gonna say something.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Romans 12. I'm gonna start at verse 15. Rejoice with them that do rejoice, and weep with them that weep.
Rejoice with our brothers, man. We rejoice in them. When it said weep and weep. When you got a brother that's weeping for things that's happening, you gotta sincerely feel their pain, man, because it's Yahweh Shema Shai send you when you will feel that pain, because sometimes in your mind you go through that scenario in your mind of the thing that could have happened, or things that happen to you that's basically similar to that brother, or just basically the vexation of this place. You gotta weep, you gotta cry, you gotta be joy, because we're gonna joy when it's really time to joy. But happiness is come when we involved in the brotherhood and making sure that brothers is okay. Even if they say they're okay, we still got to keep our mind and our spirits and our prayers for brothers, man, to hope and lift them up. A conversation would change a brother's spirit. Even if the brother his spirit was not inclined to talk to nobody, he get to talking to you. It's a change in their heart. So this thing is about just to get brothers to open their spirits up, to push them more and to be charitable and more brotherly to brothers. I'm pretty sure brothers doing that, but it's just more we got to do. It's just some things we don't know. And sometimes brothers just don't want to be alone. Yahweh would want y'all to be alone in the Garden of Gethsemane. You got to think sometimes. Recollect your thoughts, then come back in. We understand that. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 16, be of the same mind, one toward another, mind not high things, but condescend to men of low estate. Be not wise in your own conceits.
Yeah, don't think you got it. You got it locked, or you got it. You know, some brothers think they got more discernment than the other brother, or whatever, vice versa. You know, sometimes you can't even say nothing when a brother's going through things. What did Job friends do for a while? They didn't say nothing. They just let Job vent. You know, and then sometimes you gotta check a brother. Like, you know, we in. This is what this is what you signed up for through the Spirit. You know, sometimes, you know, we could be soft with we could be you know, cool, lowly or soft with a brother. Sometimes you gotta stirring that ass up too. You know, because that's a balance.
It's basically like keeping everybody in the race.
Right.
Because you can't run at top speed the whole time.
Nope.
Sometimes your legs might start hurting, spiritually speaking. Sometimes your ankles might start hurting, and you need that push to refocus your mind back on the race.
Right.
Rather than to focus on the distraction, whatever it is, that's taking our eyes off the prize.
Right.
Because ultimately, that's what we're all working for, and we're working together. Like soldiers in the military, if they're out, you know, they're fighting the battle, and a soldier gets wounded, they'll pull him off the main battle line and heal him up until he can go back out.
Wow.
All right, some brothers are gonna get wounded, and they're gonna need that the reaffirmation. They're gonna need the they're gonna need the assistance of brothers. That's what the brotherhood is for. All right, because it's just not a chicken dinner eating thing. We're not in this truth, you know, just to party and have fun. We're warriors in a war. We're soldiers in the middle of a battlefield, and sometimes soldiers kill, and sometimes soldiers save lives. And that's what we have to do.
Right. So we're in the business we're in just the business right now to save our life through Yahweh Shema Shai, because we got to work out our own salvation. So, but through the brotherhood, it still continue on with each other, because that's the most thing that the Yahweh Shai always talked about. Always emphasizing to be brotherly, you know, because in the due time it's gonna happen that we just gonna be joyous in that day. Because on this side we gotta go through this pit, this fight with all these vipers. We gotta miss all of the bites, the wild beasts. We got the hell that we gotta go through. So go ahead, read.
On 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 22, to the weak became I as weak, that I might gain the weak. It's like I am made all things to all men, that I might by all means save some. And this I do for the gospel's sake, that I might be partaker
Right,
thereof
because
with you.
all of them not going to call brothers. All people that come in, many are called, if you were chosen. He says that I may save some. So this thing might not resonate with all brothers, all people that come in here. That he just said to save some, because all of them probably not ordained or be predestinated. But some are called. Some are still sick. Some going to fall off. Some might fall away. But some going to stay and stay steadfast in this thing, that he might save some. You know, that we're going to be able to, that you can show that your works are valid in the Spirit, in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Go ahead, bro.
I'll start over at verse 23.
Mm-hmm.
And this I do for the gospel's sake, that I might be partaker thereof with you. So doing it for the ultimate goal of the race that we're commanded to run. All right, we help one another with the hopes that we'll all see each other a part of that elect.
Right.
So when we do win, when we do get to the end, we'll be able to glorify Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai together. We'll be able to share his rewards together with one another.
Mm-hmm.
All right, because when you go out, let's say you on a basketball team, in order to win, you have to coordinate with your players. All right, and if you're not coordinating properly, you're not gonna win. You'll be unsuccessful, because you're not. Which there are some brothers that are in this truth singularly, you know, like the brother in Hawaii. All right, but for brothers that have other akim, we have to coordinate and plan and move as a team. You got one on you.
Yeah. Go fill them on. Right. Because at this time we're all going through something, and we don't know. Our brother's not gonna kind of tell you what they're going through, because sometimes some brothers is not. You know, as long as it ain't nothing that's going off and all, that's taking you off. You know, brothers, it's okay to have your own peace in your own mind. You know, because hey, we daydream about things.
Well, that's what we're here for.
Right.
So, like, a brother might run into something that's starting to distract him. Say, for instance, a woman. You know, brother got a new chick. She all talking about, oh, you need to lead that stuff. Oh, you better than that. You better than them dudes. You know, you might start see a brother, so you got to pull him out the fire.
Right.
All right. You might see a brother. Oh man, I take my kids to church. You know.
Yep.
That bullshit. You got.
Oh God.
Yeah, you got. Hey, what are you doing? You got to grab them out of that fire. A brother talking about, oh man, I'm not sure if this is the truth anymore. You got to try. You got to base yourself. That's why I said you got to condescend, come down to their level to try to lift them back up. All right. A brother might be ultra vexed at the world, and his spirit is just low. You got to counsel him. You know, and I had experienced that maybe 2 weeks ago, where I just wanted to start killing shit, man. I didn't want to talk to nobody. I didn't feel like being at work, nothing. You know, brothers was reading scriptures to me. All right, because it's not, we don't function at top shape all the times. That's what we need each other. We literally need each other. We have to literally care about each other as family. That's why we call each other brothers. All right, Akim. That's what that word means. Somebody that you're related to, you share blood with, someone that you share relation with, that you care about. You got
This is Psalms 34 and 17. The righteous cry, and the Lord heareth and delivereth them out of all their troubles. Verse 18, the Lord is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. Many are the affliction of the righteous. So many of the affliction of the righteous, but the Lord delivereth him out of them all. So, you know, the Yahweh Shema Shah ultimately, you know, out of the wrong, when out of things that's going on in the world, we as men of the Lord, we feel very low about the situation that we're in. So we continue to harbor, you know, the resentment to keep things that's in the world behind, with us. So our spirit has to be inclined with the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah. That's when the brothers come in, you know, because all it does is give us hope, more hope, because Yahweh Shema Shah brings a brother who you wouldn't even think about a scripture, and he brought it in, and you get to talking, and you start talking about things, and you do the work, and then your mind continues to come out of that funk that you in. You know, you get sad, you don't know what's your next day, your next meal, where you gonna even lay your head. You don't, sometimes brothers don't even, some brothers don't have their place to lay their head, but believe me, Yahweh Shema Shah makes a way. We cry, and we fight ourselves. Oh, and then you talk like it was, you ask for repentance on a lot of things, but now your mind has to start focusing through the Spirit that it's gonna be like this. The men of the Lord gonna have to go through these things, man. You know, it's a thing I say. You gotta go through the furnace to earn this. You gotta go through these trials and tribulations, you know, to have actually the kingdom of heaven. You know, this is hell we in. So when the hell we in, after the hell we in, it's gonna have to subside sooner or later, and that's the only thing we have. That's the goal. That's the focus. The eye is on the prize, and the prize is the kingdom. So we got to stay steadfast. He with us, man, and that's what it basically is. Yahweh Shema Shah is with us at all times. The Spirit go to another brother, come to you, and it comes on you, and you continue to, and you start feeling more different, because we got to go through this, and we have to, man. So just hold on, tighten your buck that seatbelt on tight, man, because it's gonna stay bumpy, you know, because we got to go through martial law. We might not even see brothers. Go ahead, bro.
This is Jude chapter 1, starting from verse 21. Keep yourselves in the love of the Most High Power, looking for the mercy of our Lord Yahushua Hamashiach unto eternal life. And some have compassion, making a difference, and others save with fear, pulling them out of the fire, hating even the garment spotted by the flesh. All right, it's telling you to have compassion upon your brethren. Some of them that you're going to have to pull out of the fire with fear. Meaning giving them this truth, teaching them to learn to fear the Most High Power, basically reminding them of what the end game is, pulling them out of the fire. All right, and that fire is a representation for spiritual destruction, whatever it could be. All right, you see a brother reminiscing on his former life. You got to pull him out of that. You can't go back to it. All right, and there's only so much we can do. If it's somebody's lot to fall off, then there's nothing you can do to stop it. But if it's just the demons fucking with him, you got to grab him out of there. If you see somebody tipping, or you see somebody finna get hit by a car, if you truly care about it, you'll do what you can to try to warn them. Be like, hey, watch out, come out. Where are you going? You straying off into the darkness. Turn up your light, your candle. Verse 24. Now unto him that is able to keep you from falling, and to present you faultless before the presence of his glory with exceeding joy. All right, so we're supposed to try to prevent each other from falling. Brother getting weak in the mind and the spirit, help him out. And even literally, if a brother's physically sick, you can get him some herbs or some medicine or whatever he needs to take care of him. All right, it's a working system. We're just not.
Just to hang out.
It's not an Israelite party like IUIC. It's an Israelite for cooking and barbecue. That's not what it's always about.
Right, and and brothers don't. You gotta really look at that, man. And I'm not saying that's what happens, but it's just some people come into the camp because they know they're gonna eat. It's not a game. You get weeded out sooner or later, man.
That's why you talking about. He had told me this, but that's why when certain brothers fall out, it hurts because brothers actually have love for each other.
Mm-hmm.
Because we care about our Akim, our brothers, more than we do about our own family, more than we do about our own selves. All right, so we have to be willing to debase ourselves and to do whatever we have to do if the need arises. You got it.
This is Philemon 1 and let me go 1:1 first. Paul, a prisoner of Yahushua, Timothy, our brother, unto Philemon, dearly beloved, and for-laborer, because we all for-laborers. Fellow laborers. We all fellow laborers in this work, and to our brother Apaphia, and Archippus, and fellow soldier, to the church in thy house. Right, because this is a church, it's in our house, so we be, grace to you and peace from the Yahweh Shemashah power and the Lord Yahweh Shai. I thank my power, I thank Yahweh Shemashah, making mention of thee always in my prayer. So we got to pray for our brothers. So all the brethren that's out in the four corners of the earth doing this work in sincerity and truth, we got to pray for all the brothers, man, that's doing this work, keeping prayers up all the time. Hearing of thy love and faith which thou hast toward the Lord Yahushua, and towards all saints. So the love that we got to have is toward all the brethren, man, to Yahushua and all the brethren. So we got to make sure that we keep those prayers up and make sure that we stay steadfast and be keen on what we're talking about or what we're doing, or who, and mindful of the brothers that might need. And there's going to be brothers that need constantly going to need. Even if they working, they're going to need that help. Especially fellow laborers who's laboring. who's doing the work and helping. He needs assistance in his life, because they given the time to do this work through the Spirit. You know, what Paul say? I give you spiritual things, I read carnal things. So some brothers gonna need more. Some brothers gonna need help all the time with bills. Says, hearing of thy love and faith which thou hast toward the Lord Yahushua and towards all saints, that the communication of thy faith may become effectual by the acknowledging of every good thing which is in you in Yahushua. Verse 7, for we have great joy and consolation in thy love, because the bowels of all the saints are refreshed by thee, brothers. Because we are refreshed, we're refreshed in knowing that, you know, through all the brothers that we get communication with each other to talk, which is basically going to get us our mind to our bodies and souls into just one focus. We all have the same goal in that penny, so we all know the goal. You know, and it's refreshing to even just talk to a brother and smile and tell you, I can't wait till this kingdom come. Till the kingdom come. You know, it's refreshing, because people, these niggas in the world, that's why Yahweh Bashim Shah made us so separate from the rest of these niggas. Because they not talking the same.
You can't talk to them about nothing.
Yeah, don't you talk to somebody you got interest in, somebody who do sports, who likes sports, loves sports all the time. They bet on sports. Hey, that's what they talking to.
There's a saying, the birds of a feather flock together.
Right.
So similar things with similar being and mind stick together.
Right, and that's what it is. But this is so different from the rest of the world that it's so separate. It's
our own world.
It's billions of people on the earth. And it's only 144,000 men that's gonna come out of that whole, or the billions of Israelites that's on the earth, which is a whole bunch. So out of all that, you're separated from all the rest of these people, which is so beautiful, right? Let's see. That's it. That's it.
Okay, I got one more. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 13. We'll start at verse 2. And though I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and though I have all faith so that I can remove mountains, and have no charity, I am nothing. And though I bestow all my goods, and though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor, and though I give my body to be burned, and have not charity, it profiteth me nothing. So you have to be charitable to your akim, whether it be physical charity, meaning funds, or emotional or spiritual charity, meaning boosting their spirit. All right, you can be the best prophesier, like he was saying. You can have the faith to be able to lift a mountain. You can be the best of the best, but if you don't have any charity, any love, or willingness to help your akim, then you don't have anything. That's what's the most important. That's why the Lord says, if you hate your brother, then you hate me. He that he that hates his brother is a liar.
Yep.
That's one of the commandments in the law, that you're supposed to love thy brother and love thy neighbor. Love your people, which that's the same that we're supposed to share towards our akim, which is not showed only through word but through action. To actually show that you love someone, you have to be willing to do things for them. Because anybody can sit up and smack gums. Oh, motherfuckers in the world say that. Oh, that's my mama, G. Look, that same motherfuckers that say that sacrifice their mom. Look at Kanye West.
Right.
You know, look at all the movie stars that sacrifice their family members to get to where they at. Or then look at them 1-2 Jakes. I forget their name. Their mom had that insurance policy on her, so they framed her death just so they can get that money offer life insurance. And I bet you they was telling their mama every time they got off the phone, "Oh, mama, I love you." Right up to the point to where they murked her and got all them hundreds of thousands.
Right, hundreds of thousands, right?
Go ahead, you got it.
So, and with that, we want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, double arms to the apostles of the great millstone, Peace, salutation to the brothers doing the work of sincerity and the truth, and shalom.
Shalom.